Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
All geared up and ready to enforce the law, but there was one problem. He's not a police officer.
Also a positive sign amid the picketing. Striking GM workers get back something they thought they'd already lost.
And begging for more time. Doctors tell a local mother her child is brain dead, but she's fighting the hospital to keep him on life support. Who can convince a parent it's time to let go of their child?
Well, a downriver mother just isn't ready, as U of M hospital officials say it's time to take her teenager off life support. But Sarah Jones still believes a miracle could bring back her son, Bobby.
Yeah, Paula Tutman takes us inside the anguish of a mother now seeking legal help to buy more time.
So this mother is obviously and understandably emotional. I mean, one moment her little boy was just fine. The next moment he wasn't. She was performing CPR, and now he is here at Mott Children's Hospital in Ann Arbor. Bobby Ray's of Ash Township near Monroe has 4 siblings, including a twin brother. Last Saturday, he suffered a severe asthma attack and cardiac arrest.
EMS was called and sent to the wrong location, so we went a long time waiting for help.
He was placed on life support. Today, Bobby's family was told that he's been brain dead, and after one more additional test tomorrow morning to confirm lack of viable brain activity, he will be removed from life support.
Give him a little bit more time. That's all I ask, not to withdraw treatment.
Declaring someone brain dead is a very specific process, as we showed you several years ago in this story with Henry Ford Health System. There is a protocol. First, pain and discomfort tests are performed for a threshold of reaction. Eyes only move if there is brain activity. Gauging blood gas levels for carbon dioxide. These are ways to prove someone is dead, but for artificial signs of life by way of life support machines. Bobby's mother says she understands all that, but all she wants is a little more time. And so she is seeking a legal injunction to stop the hospital from taking Bobby off life support. In a written statement, the hospital says all of us empathize with the extraordinarily emotional process that families facing such matters go through. Our team of highly experienced and specialized nurses, doctors, and other health professionals exhaust every available option to help patients who are critically ill. And our care teams work hard providing families with extensive support when their children's health continues to worsen despite treatment.
I would like this a week or two. It hasn't even been a week. We just want him. We can't lose him. We love him so much. And he's so young, and we believe we're people of faith. So many people praying for him that he's going to pull through, and we just want to give him time to give us time to get our miracle.
Yeah, you can certainly understand her emotion. I mean, what loved one, what parent, what anybody doesn't want a miracle for a 14-year-old? This family has a challenge. It's an uphill battle, without question. If you want to reach out to show them some empathy, we're going to put information so you can reach out directly to them on our social media platforms to show them some support, as well as the hospital's full statement, guys.
It's just no words, really, Paula. All right, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Other news at this hour tonight, General Motors has extended a bit of an olive branch while negotiations heat up on what is now the 11th day of the strike. General Motors says they will resume health care coverage for striking workers. That is a change from very early in this strike when GM told striking workers they needed to get COBRA coverage. But the talks are intensifying, though it's said there are still major hurdles to clear before we get a deal. We are told, though, GM returning strike workers health care could suggest that an agreement between the sides is coming sooner rather than later. Let's hope so.
The eagle eye of an Auburn Hills police officer getting praised tonight because he noticed darkened windows and strange LED lights on a car headed north on I-75 Tuesday morning, and after pulling it over, discovered a fake undercover police cruiser. Local 4's Rod Maloney is live tonight in Auburn Hills with the story of why Auburn Hills police need your help in this case. Rod?
Yeah, Karen, you want a cop car like this if you're going to get stopped. You don't want the fake kind. And we're told now that this guy was a wannabe cop who went to remarkable lengths to make his own car look like a police car. But now they want to find out if perhaps he was stopping vehicles in Metro Detroit. If you saw this 2012 Dodge Charger in the rearview mirror, you'd probably stop, which is what worries Auburn Hills Lieutenant Ryan Gagnon.
It's illegal to have blue lights on your vehicle. It's illegal to have a siren when you're not authorized to have one.
This guy's charged for both. They're misdemeanors, and he's out on the street on bond tonight. Now, Gagnon wants you to pay close attention to him. While they blotted out his face, look at the rest of his appearance, the uniform, the hair, the badge. They want to know if he might have stopped you somewhere in Metro Detroit. That would be a felony.
I don't know, honestly, if he's out of touch from reality or if he's got bad motives in mind. We don't know. That's why we're asking for help from the public to contact us.
Gagnon figures the guy spent a couple of $1,000s tricking out his 2012 Dodge Charger with a police-style computer. He had pepper spray, a lookalike 9mm handgun that was actually a BB gun, a bulletproof vest. It's a felony to have body armor, so Gagnon says he stuffed his vest with carpet squares instead. But this all leads us to the next big concern. What do you do if you meet up with a guy like this?
And if anybody is ever in question, they can certainly call 911 to confirm that we are who we say we are. We are in communication with them by radio. They know where we're at all times.
So Auburn Hills police say that this guy is from Flat Rock. He was arrested for driving with a suspended license, and there were a number of arrest warrants for him because of suspended license violations. But what they're most concerned about is they want to know if anybody has interacted with this cop, or this fake cop. They want to know if you were stopped by him, whether you've talked to him, whether you've had any interaction with him whatsoever, because that could raise this to a felony, and that's what they're thinking they need to do here, is to see if in fact that happened and maybe make those charges. Back to you.
It would be great if we could see his face and it wasn't covered, Rod, but I guess we can't. So is there anything else that could help to identify this man?
Well, one of the things that he had written on that vest, and it was hard to read, but it said Michigan Attorney General Police. Now, I've looked it up. There's no such thing as the Michigan Attorney General Police. The Attorney General usually works with Michigan State Police. But if you've seen that on this guy's vest, the police here want you to call them right away.
All right, Rod. Devin.
Well, a lot of folks wondering if this is our final grasp at summer-like weather. If you do like that first cool evening as we head into fall, you're going to like getting out tonight. Kind of crisp, huh?
It was Flag Day the last time we were this cool at night.
Oh, that goes back, yeah.
So it's been a while, but we're starting that fall right now. Even though it's been pretty pleasant today, most of us are in the 60s as we speak. Couple 70s still holding on there on the east side at City Airport in Monroe, but the air is very dry. The winds are going to continue to decrease tonight, so it is going to be a crisp finish. We're talking about, obviously, some pretty cool air tonight, but look what happens as we get into next week. 84 on Monday, 87 on Tuesday, and both of those days are going to be just a degree away from record highs for this time of year. Of course, that'll be October when we get there, but we got a lot of real estate in between, including rain for the weekend, and we'll discuss that all coming up in a few minutes. Guys?
Okay, Ben. Roseville police are seeking help identifying a suspect in a bank robbery that happened yesterday. Police say this man entered the Citizens Bank at Gratiot and Frazo twice, appearing to be talking on the phone. He eventually went up to the teller, demanded money, and left with cash. Anybody with information is asked to call Roseville police. A big moment today for a local couple who less than 3 years ago reached out for help to break free of serious drug addiction.
And now, after completing a recovery program, they're becoming homeowners for the first time. Kim DeGiulio was there as they walked through their new front door.
Friends and family gathered around Dakota and Jennifer Parisi as they received the keys to their newly renovated home in Pontiac.
How excited you guys must be. I love these two people. Come over here.
This is the 51st home donated through the Grace Centers of Hope program.
All right, here we go.
Jennifer seeing her home for the very first time.
I can't even believe it. I'm like, is this real? Am I dreaming?
The couple enrolled in this program when both of them had hit rock bottom.
Both of them addicted and on drugs.
Today, they're both off drugs and getting a new chance at life with the help of Grace Centers of Hope.
You guys deserve this. You worked hard, both of you.
The home, built in 1910, needed a complete remodel. It was adopted by Fiat Chrysler Automobiles last year, who put more than 900 volunteer hours into making this a forever home for Jennifer and Dakota.
It's beautiful. It's amazing. I can't even believe it. It was seeing from when they first started from now, like the floors are just beautiful. Everything. I'm blown away.
What we're doing is not just feeding homeless people. What we want to do is not only feed, but we want to see them get their life back and become productive citizens.
And now this couple is back on 2 feet, ready to move into their new home with their 4-year-old son.
Oh, he's gonna be so geeked. Look at this.
Just to give you some perspective of what this home looked like before all these beautiful renovations, this is the original home. Here's what it looks like today, thanks to the work of hundreds of volunteers. In Pontiac, I'm Kim DeGiulio, Local 4.
What a fabulous job.
What a fixer-upper they turned that into.
Indeed.
Really
Very
great.
nice. All right, time now for a check of the national stories you'll see ahead at 6:30 on NBC Nightly News.
Lester Holt standing by in New York with a preview on a pretty busy news day. Hi, Lester.
Aren't they all anymore, Kim and Devin?
Yeah.
Thank you. Coming up, the urgent changes the NTSB is recommending for the Boeing 737 MAX aircraft, plus growing concerns over the movie Joker, what many theaters are planning to ban, and what members of the military are being told to watch out for about this film.
That movie's been getting a lot of attention for a lot of different reasons. What's the concern here?
Well, there are some voices, folks out there saying this could inspire violence or trigger trauma for people impacted by mass shootings. But the movie's director is pushing back. We'll have all that for you when we see you in just a little bit.
Okay, we'll see you then, Lester. We appreciate it. Ahead for us, a trip to the nail salon that nearly cost one woman her life. The bacteria mishap that made her very sick, and who's to blame for it?
Plus, Consumers Energy gets permission to charge you more for natural gas. Up next, how much more, and what they're promising to do with that money.
Elle Brooks Patterson and Aretha Franklin lost their battles with pancreatic cancer. Now, Alex Trebek is waging his own war with the deadly disease. How close are we to a treatment breakthrough?
Success is about to come. It's just a matter of, few years.
As more people come forward with their diagnoses, we move closer to better treatment for the disease.
I think it helps because people know how scary and deadly a disease pancreatic cancer is.
I'm Dr. Frank McGeorge. Why talking about this type of cancer is helping research for a cure. Good Health Special Report tonight at 11.